Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Darcy's Misadventures with Mixed Media, and I have a mess on my desk because I'm working on a swap and make. That's the word. With Eddie Makes Art and Mariah from PM Artist Studio. Those are not in any particular order. Next time I might say Mariah first. I love them both equally. The order in which I say their names does not mean anything. So let's see, I started working on stuff in the Mondays live on PM Artist Studio. So if you haven't watched that, you might want to go watch that. Maybe start about 15 minutes in. There was a little bit of difficulties, some technical issues that happened. But you can see, I did open, the packages that I got from them, on that day. So like this envelope came from Eddie, I think, and I just added some things on the front. This piece was already there. I did cover a little circle, but that's okay. And then this was one of the postcards. I had sent some postcards that had like the colors. In case I didn't mention it, we had a color. We each picked a color. So we tried to keep things in that colorway. And it was blue, red, violet, and orange. Some of the red violets might look a little pink. Or red. It's okay. It's fine. And then I added some focal points to the pieces, and I left my focal points upstairs. I will not be able to go get those. And then I did when I was starting a video yesterday. I did that. And I wanted to do kind of a accordion journal, and every time I was trying, it just wasn't working. And then I was like connecting it. Instead of like tabs or whatever, I was just taking the whole piece of paper and connecting it by making a pocket. And I'm just not happy with, the next day, this one's not so bad. It's this actually, I could probably use this one. I'm not going to show you how I made it though, because it annoyed the heck out of me. This one, we won't even talk about this one. This one was not as successful. But I think what I'm going to do is do something very different than what I had originally planned. I think what I'm going to do is kind of attach the tags and make kind of like a tag journal, but it'll be a wonky, some things are longer, some things are shorter kind of a deal. And so it's going to be wonky and weird and wonderful, maybe. Let's hope. This might go in a pocket or be a pocket. We'll see. And also, I don't know how big I want this to be. So I'm going to make more pieces. I'm going to start by making more pieces. This is something that Eddie made. I just want to put a focal point on it at some point. But I think I brought my focal points upstairs. And I cannot go up and down the stairs right now multiple times because I just got a cortisol shot in my foot this morning. And I'm trying to make this video before the pain hits. This is the goal here. So I'm basically just going to work on bases. This was from Mariah, back in like Valentine's Day era. But it's kind of a red violet. So I was like, okay, that's got to go in the journal too. Maybe, possibly, we'll see. So, I've got some bases. I've got some pre-made cards, and I was working on a collage sheet at some point, which has disappeared off my desk, but I had a whole bunch of like this kind of stuff, and so I'm going to add some fun things to those. I have another one of these as well, and that is soft, so that could probably be, let's see, so I'm kind of figuring on the heavier pieces for bases and whatnot, and some other pieces. We'll see how it works out. I don't really know how it's going to work out. But, yeah. All right. I'm trying to make sure that I'm staying in. I'm able to cast the camera to my computer now, but my computer doesn't stay on if I'm not doing anything on it. So anyway. All right. I was watching Gail this morning, and so I think I'm going to do something a little bit similar to what she was doing. So I just need an envelope and some scraps. Whoops. Let's see. We got these scraps too, which are kind of fun. I might, I don't know what I'll use these so you could still see through it, but I don't want to cover too much of that. So that's why I was thinking, all right, let's get all this stuff off of here. I don't need, this was all a fail. I mean, I'll use the pieces at some point, somehow. It's all fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. See, this, I think was from Eddie. Is this like the stuff that you can like peel off and then re-glue somewhere? Maybe not. No, I think it's stencil butter. It's really pretty though. Do I want some of that maybe? Oh, down here to this piece here, maybe. Oh, I did not put my other phone on Do Not Disturb. That was my phone, not yours. Sorry. Well, what you gonna do, actually, find this piece intriguing as a piece to just put on there as a little bit of grunge. Let's see. Let's see, we got fabric, we got stamps. This already has a stamp, but I could always add another stamp if I wanted to. Oh, there's just too many ideas and whatnot. And I also have, oh, I do have some focal points here on my desk, so that's good. And then there's those. I really like this. I like the orange fit, especially for this, because we got the other two colors. Well, that's not quite red violet, but you know, whatever. So I was thinking maybe have that be kind of up there, maybe. Yep, we just got stuff everywhere. It's everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. I've been everywhere. This is cute. We'll see. Oh, I was looking for that the other day. I want to do something with those roses. I'm looking for scraps. That's what I'm looking for. There's the eyeball. Wait, and I could work on those pieces. Let's see. All right. I also had, I started saying this. I had pulled out, this is really cool. I had pulled out some pieces from my stash that are in the same similar colorway. So, okay. I don't want to cover the stamp too much though. All right. Oh my goodness. Could I be more picky about this? I probably could, but you know, at least this picky. I'll at least be this picky. What will this be? I don't know. It'd probably be a pocket because it's already got the opening here. So we'll see. So for right now, I'm gluing stuff on, and fortunately, I do have a glue stick here. Do I have my glue pages? No. You know why? I do have this though. Tim Hortons paraphernalia. I do have some pages I could use for glue pages. My book I brought upstairs, so because I've got scraps upstairs to play with. For when I'm, because I did not realize other people did this. You just, although the reel I saw, she called it her comfort craft supplies. I kind of do that. I was like, it's not just me. So nice to know when you're weird. What you think is a weird thing that you do is not so weird after all. Other people do it too. You know, like I take scraps upstairs to the living room to play with while I'm watching TV. And sometimes I will use them and sometimes I don't. And then I just bring them back down. But I probably have enough scraps that I could just leave some up there. And I have enough glue sticks and I have enough rulers that I could probably just leave it up there. And, oh, that had air freight on it. I should have kept the air freight part. That's all right. I'm just gonna. It says freight. Let's see. Except for it ends over here. Although I do have the stamps. I could actually put that stamp. It's way over there. All right. Maybe. Oh, here. Maybe we'll do this. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Since it says the word freight on there and brings in some more orange, a different orange, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. Just fold that over. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. So I don't know how I will be compiling these into one project. I do want to. It may end up being kind of a wonky kind of journal kind of thing. That's too, all right, that could be fun. Because this is all, you know, it rained on there, so that's fine. What is this, DC? All right, Where did I buy? Oh, no, I bought these in Maryland. Okay, so not too far from DC. I want it there. I might want it. I think I like it there. Just kind of. Then we still have, well, this, I don't know. Where? Up there or down there? I should have gone live. I thought about going live, but, you know. Then I was like, I'm not sure when the pain's going to start. Or if I need to take breaks or anything between videoing. I'll video until I'm like hungry, I guess, because it's almost lunchtime. I'm not going to cut those off yet. I don't mind if things hang off. I may end up having to cut them off, but for now, we just have this little fun little piece to play with, okay? Another piece is done. Ooh, maybe I'll put this on here. That could be fun. And then maybe a little quote up there. I had my quotes. Also have some frames. I like playing with frames. Don't ask me why. I don't know why. We also have this, which could be fun. And then I could use the other part of that frame somewhere else. Unless I back it, and then it could just kind of stick off the side. Because why not? Of course, it could end up being 2 pockets, too. If I cut it, it could be 2 pockets. Decisions. All right, I'm not ready to make that decision. All right, these can also be pockets or whatever. So these are dry embossed, wet embossed. What are they? Oh, wet. They're embossed, you know, with the wah. What do we want to, how do we want to, ooh, I wonder. We could make like a bigger, there's a third one, isn't there, or not? Maybe not. Maybe there's just 2 of those. Who knows? I don't know. But they're fun. And then there's also these pieces here, which can just be backings on stuff. Ooh, and there's that really cool piece. And this has got some stuff on it. All right, let's kind of see what we have. And of course we have this, which is like pretty much all the colors in it too. And we have all these little bits. So I definitely will probably want to do some pieces at the tops of some tags and stuff. Oh my goodness, my shoulder's starting to hurt already. That's annoying. I was whiny last night, so you know, you could be glad that video did not work out so great. If I put this, no, it does not. It's just really more red than red violet. Oh no, it's an orange. I guess it's like a dark red orange. No, that's fine. It can work either way. Definitely looks red next to that, doesn't it? No, but seriously, where's the collage? Oh, here it is. It's underneath. Okay. I think I'm going to continue to glue things down on here. This is what I want. This is easy. This part is the easy part. When it comes to not knowing what you want to do, just glue stuff down. It's fine. I kind of want a rougher edge. I don't want it all perfect, which I can use this as a strip somewhere else potentially. So I'm gonna put it up here though, I think. Or maybe even all the way over. Sure, why not? All right. Well, some of that does show through. So maybe, ooh, will that show through? That'd be like bold number. That might be cool. Okay, let's go ahead and glue this on here. It's annoying. I can't even see, so I know all my mess is really quite annoying. I know because it annoys me. I'm like, why do you have to have so much mess, lady? I don't know. I just have it. I try to do better, be better, but I want to be crafting. I don't want to be cleaning. I want to be crafting. What if we put this like right across here? So do I want to put a little book page here then maybe? Where's the book page? Maybe. Just so that there's a little bit of something of interest behind there. In case it shows through. Who knows? Okay, we're just going to put that there. It's just background. All right. And maybe we'll get a smaller piece of this and just kind of go, oh, well, wait a minute. Okay. This is cardstock. So some of the things are cardstock and some things are softer. Some things are tissue and some things are just regular paper. And all right, this is regular paper. Let's go ahead and take a piece of that. Put it on there. So how is everybody doing? I know I didn't have a video last week and you all are so kind and understanding. I have had so many appointments this month. Because one main reason is because I was getting my teeth fixed finally. About a year ago or so, I lost a crown. And before that, I had broken a tooth. And then by the time I went in and, you know, had things looked at and whatever, my other crown behind the one that fell out was in bad shape. So this might be kind of cool to just have amidst, you know, when you cut this down, it'll be on different pieces. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's just get a little bit more. I don't know why I'm ripping this now, because it's probably going to be like a more upper layer to go just to break up color maybe. I don't know. It is nice to use some neutrals with your very colorful stuff so that it's not so overwhelming. My trash is covered. Of course it is. This is tissue. I might stamp on it and use it some places. It actually, well, I might, you know, I don't know what I'll do. What are we going to do with the tissue? Who knows? Could even just go right across there and that. All right. Need more stuff on here if we're going to do that. I kind of want to put that there. No particular reason, just do. Sometimes I have reasons for doing things and sometimes I don't. Although my reason might be just so that I don't have those three, that connection. Sometimes I'll cover things just to cover a connection. Sometimes that's the only reason I got. Is that the best you got? Okay, there's more tissue. All right, what do I want in this corner? What do I want anywhere? I don't even know. I know not. Oh, there's more of that. I like that. I like a lot of it. All right, let's put that there, and then maybe we can put tissue over it. And some of it might show, but it might not. I don't know. Maybe. All right. Like I said, sometimes I'm trying to be. I want to try to be random with this, but I am struggling with random. I think this might be deli paper. Oh, and somebody asked me about deli paper the other day, or a couple weeks ago, probably now, and I did order some of what I think is similar to what I already have, and I will show it close up in another video. It's upstairs right now, so. It's not that I can't be bothered, it's just that I need to limit how much walking I do today. Really more about that than anything. Let's see, what about some bright orange? Sometimes I like straight lines and sometimes not so much. Who knows? Sure, why not? I mean, if it doesn't look good, I can always add a little gesso, stamp, you know, bring it together with some stamping and whatnot. It's all good in the neighborhood. It's all fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Per usual. That's just very red. This one's almost purple, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. See, this one is like a dark blue. Looks like he used the cornstarch thing. Bob with that. Do I need that big of a piece? No, don't necessarily, but maybe. Covers all the lines. Sounds good to me. Let's do it. Do it. Do, 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 do. So one of my ideas was to just make a what's the word I want? Accordion journal. Oh my word. And just cover it with all the different papers and stuff. You know, I'm not going to worry about if it's wrinkled. That just adds texture. Wrinkles is not bad. Okay. So this is, I'm going to let this dry, and then I'll cut off the edges and possibly cut it down to smaller, probably, most likely, cut it down to smaller pieces, and then decide what I want to do from there. Where is, I don't need that. That one's fun. See, that's, well, it's more magenta, but, you know, red violet is, there's a lot of versions of red violet. Ooh, that's cool. I like that. Should we do another collage piece? I have this piece to cover. I was looking for that circle with the hearts on it. Or a stamp. A stamp would also work. There's more tissue. Oh, you know what I kind of want to do? This is like a shape in here, so I'm thinking I might cut out this shape. It's almost like a pumpkin, but it's not. But it kind of is, but it's kind of not. I don't remember what this, I think it's, I want to say it's one of Paula's stencils, but I could be wrong. Sometimes I think I know things, but I don't. Then again, maybe it is a pumpkin. I don't know. Or it's just, I save that because I could possibly use it somewhere. I just thought that might be fun to just, oops. Do I want to do that? I'll just put it in like this. It's fine. Okay. I'm not worried about matching perfectly. I've got more cardstock here. Plenty of cardstock. Ow. Alright, let's just grab some. I've got scraps over here too from my stash. We'll just kind of mix them up. Mix them in there. Blue plaid, always a good thing. Oh, we lost connection to your device. Well, that's dumb. Well, that was dumb. You don't need to know it was dumb. Just know I did something dumb. That's all you need to know. It's just this linking to my computer is not working as smoothly as I'd hoped it would. That's all. That's all. Oh my goodness. Ooh, this piece is kind of cool. It's got like all the colors in it, which is fun. For fun. Oh, for fun. Did you guys watch that Midwestern Mom? I love her. She's such a sweetie. Such a sweetie. This has all the colors in it too. And more plaid. More plaid, more better. Sure, why not? And that has all the colors. Should have sent a printed out piece of that for them. I mean, they can get it for free. It's not, this is part of the kit for my $5,000 subbies. little flowers in there. These are just like were like vintagey type looking papers. They're not actually vintage that I got on Amazon. They're probably, someone probably got them on AliExpress or Temu and then sell them on Amazon. But there were nice little squares and rectangles that are good to be used. Ooh, this is fun. This is from a digital kit. It's a blue digital kit. If you really want to know where the blue digital kit is from, oh, let's put something under there. Nope, not that. Maybe this. No, let's put this over. Just put a big piece of that in there. This was one from, it might be from, I don't know. It's from one of them. It's from either Eddie or Mariah. I like this one too. Oh, maybe this can be here or here. That might be good there. All right, I'm gonna tear it and flip it. Flip it real good. So yeah, was I starting to tell you about, yeah, so I'm thrice crowned. I keep, you know, I feel really royal. It's fun to say. I'm thrice crowned. Unfortunately, I did not have to go back next week for my third crown because I got 2 crowns, temporary crowns 3 weeks ago. And then the third one I got 2 weeks ago because it was opposite side of my mouth, and I guess they do them separate or whatever. So there's all that, and anybody know what I was gonna say? I don't. Okay, so yeah, so when I went in on whatever day I went in, Wednesday, it was Wednesday. The ladies, since it was my third or fourth time in there, she was happy for me that my third permanent crown was delivered. So we were both happy. We were so very happy. Okay, well, what about here maybe? Okay, but maybe some of that red will show through. We'll see. I need something with no glue stick stuff on it. So yeah, she was like, it came in, so we canceled next week's appointment because all 3 crowns were in, and putting the permanent crowns in was the easy bit. That was super easy. That was painless and quick comparatively, because you know the first appointment getting the crowns ready and putting the temporary crowns in was like, especially for the 2, was like over 2 hours. And my poor son, and I got a filling too, and my poor son was there to get a filling, and so he had to like wait for me forever and a day. Should we just put this, we'll put something else there first, but what? Just put this piece down here, why not? It's a nice neutrally piece. It's nice to have some more neutrally pieces with the bright colors. I think I might have mentioned that already. Who knows? Who knows? Do you know? I don't know. I want it to go this way, I guess. Okay, just making sure I'm in screen. See, this will be kind of fun to put on something. Okay, you're getting distracted, lady. What can go here? What? Some map? We can do some map. Did I make it high enough? Yes, I did. Okay. We did. Might have just tore it off just the right amount or too short. We'll see in a second. Okay, we did good. All right. Flip. Sometimes you just kind of want to flip it and work on whichever side you're working on. I thought this would be cool as like the backing of something because it's kind of neutrally, but it also has some like red, some violet in there. I don't know if it's red, but it's pretty close to that actually. And would be kind of neutrally here, right? Why not? A little neutrally yellow next to that bright color. So we can just be all over the place. Will I add mixed media to this? It depends on what I feel like doing. All right, so yes, so the dentist appointments were some of the appointments I've been having. And then I guess I've got some bursitis. So I went to the podiatrist a few weeks ago, 2.5 weeks ago, I don't know. And he did the x-ray, and he's like, I need an MRI to see if there's more fluid in there than you know, to deal with. So we did that. Ooh, that could be fun. Let's see if we can get it right. Probably not. Not bad. All right. There we go. I wish I made it to this bit here, which I could if I come over here, but then I have to put something over there. Which would I rather? Well, something will probably cover that anyway. So yeah, so the MRI came back. There was not much fluid in there. So he gave me a cortisol shot today, and I've never had a cortisol shot before. And I know the doctors tend to downplay pain. He's like, the next couple days, maybe, you know, you may have some discomfort. They said that after my ablation, and I was in doubled over pain for like 4 hours. Oh, sorry, but my screen was blank, and that was messing with my head, even though it was still recording, because I don't know if I can handle this casting to my computer. I mean, oh my goodness. Oh, shoot. And then weirdly, the thing that holds my computer came out of its thing. So that was, oh my word, seriously? That's my alarm. I'm snoozing it. That's from, I have another shot I need to take today. All right, so now I have 2 things. Do I want to add anything to these? Probably, possibly. Like, oh, not that there anyway. See, all these little I don't really love that, so I think I'm just going to put that there. It might be sideways, it might be upside down, but it's just background. We're not worried about it. And basically, because that was in my line of sight, that's how that got to be. I don't like things to line up too much. I want them offset just a little bit, because that's how my eyeballs prefer it. I don't think there's a rule about it, although maybe, I don't know. Maybe. How about this piece? This has got some orange and some red, violet, and some blue in there. See all those connections there? Not loving them. So I'm just going to take a little piece of orange and put it there, just for funsies. Oh, did I have another piece of this blue? Yes, I do. Oh my goodness, scraps just attached to you when you were like sticky and all the things. All right. That has a little bit of that bluish color in there, so I'm just gonna kind of cover up that spot I didn't love. All right. Oh my goodness. And then I'm gonna stick to more stuff. Should we do more? This has got to be boring. But then some of you say it's very relaxing. So I was thinking these could be like the back. So let's go ahead and cover some of these with some stuff. Oh, you know, I kind of liked how Eddie did the strips. This is long enough to fit across here. And so I think that's what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to make this strips and strips and strips. And I might do this at the other end, so they're further apart from each other. All right, and some blue. I'll cut off the edges after I get them all on here. It's going to overlap some places. It's going to be fine. Does that go across? Yes, it mostly. Mostly it does. And I like that they're not all perfectly aligned. Do you know what I'm saying? Like some are, it's wide, like they're not perfectly straight. They're wider and less wide in areas depending. There's a pumpkin I made. Ooh, we could add some of these circles in here. Small pieces we could add. That's not quite long enough. I don't like that for the color there. I don't know if we'll do all these like this or not. What's that look like with the orange behind it? Interesting. I might make that a more top layer though. Is this long enough? Oh yeah, see, there's a grain to the, whatever tissue you want to call this. So I'm going to use scissors to just cut across here. And, okay, just not going to worry about it, lady. We're going to stop fussing with it. I don't want to cover that much of that. All right. Okay, I can do this. Oh, here we go. We have some of this. Overlap down here, maybe. One of the notches from yesterday. Flanus notches. There we go. Do we want it up here too? Nope. Maybe. Well, maybe we'll put it on one of these. These are all the same width, I think. I don't mind if some of that shows too. Ooh, this has got like a pattern on this side, so might do something different with that one, but I'll put it upside down in case I decide to add stuff to it. Alright, this was a piece of tissue. It might have been a piece of tissue I had in my stash. Actually, it very well might be. And so that some of the orange shows through, and I stick that on there. And random stuff is just going to fall onto my desk. Some of the orange will show through there. And then I'll probably find maybe a blue to put in between there a little bit. Ooh, what about this one? What was I doing with this piece? I don't know. Oh, I think I used it on one of the other pieces. Glue, 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 glue. So this video is going out, even if it's horrible. Because I just need a video to go out. Some point. Or YouTube's going to think I gave up. Or you guys will think I gave up. I am not giving up. Does it go all the way across? Kind of. Let's do some numbers. I don't want you guys to think I gave up. I don't want YouTube to think I'm not giving up. Just, you know, life gets busy. I think you all know that. I think you are all aware of the busyness of life, and sometimes it's more busy than other times. Let's see. We don't mind if some of that orange shows through, do we? I don't think I like that though, not like that. Ooh, what if we put some of this across? That might be fun. All right. No, I didn't add that. I want something that is a little bit more. All right, some of the orange can peek through, right? How much orange? Do we want it to peek through on both sides? That might be interesting. Maybe have it peek through there between the two blues to separate the blues just a little bit. But also I don't want to cover that one too much. It is a little bit bright of an orange, but that's okay. We don't mind bright. I should make some more pumpkins. You could make this like a fun fall journal. Maybe. Something. Oh, see, if I do this, it'll give it some more vertical places to land and whatnot. Do I have, let's see, I've got the violet and I've got the orange showing here, but do I have some other orange I might like to add on there? Let me do that on another one. It's already got plenty of orange on it. I might do this as a thin piece somewhere. On another piece, okay? Because I like it. It said orange, right? So if I do this, the orange will that is the way that it will tear for me. Okay. Wish I'd known that before I cut it. Because then I could have the, there we go. Okay. Well, putting it the right way would be good. I want, this is a straight line down here that I don't love, so, you know, might even just do that. Okay. Now I kind of wish I had a wider piece, but that's all right. It is what it is. We're just gonna go with it. Just go with it. That's what we're doing today. We're just going with it. Some days you just gotta go with it. Whatever happens, happens. Just go with it. Okay. Cut all that off. So we encourage you to find your own friends to swap and make with. You guys can each pick a color. Is there an official hashtag that goes with this? I don't know. If so, Mariah will put it in the... I don't think we had a hashtag for this, but we should, because other people may be inspired to do something similar, especially if you are also feeling a little bit uninspired at the moment. You know, getting other people's scraps is usually fun and helps with, why are the lobsters there? I don't know. Helps with the inspiration. All right. I'm gonna put that, yeah, I'm just gonna, because I don't mind if some of the red violet comes through, right? Like, if this is like a big piece that sits at the end here, well, except for it's not quite wide enough, but that's all right. We'll deal with that later. We'll deal with you later. All right, and then maybe we'll put something here. Like what? Oh, I was thinking about putting this in here, wasn't I? Oh, this might be kind of cool just across. Or actually, what if I did this in two? Yeah, I could do this in two pieces. Oh, I know what I think I know what I want to do. I'm gonna save this piece to go somewhere else. Okay. Which means that this piece is really straight, and I might put something around it to make it less straight, you know, like more of this. Just to take away the straight lines. Fine, I'll come down this way too. because I don't mind if some of that red violet shows through. Mariah had a card she made and everything with the colors and all the different values of the colors. And I think she sent it to us. She didn't send it physical, but she sent it to us, I think, shared it in a private message. So I may print that out to go in here somewhere. Potentially. There we go. Also, Mariah, if this is one of our stencils, I want to know which one it is, please. I'll have to look and see. It's really cool, whatever it is. I don't know. I like it. I like it like that. Is this? Oh my goodness. Oh, I have no idea how long I've been doing this because the video stopped earlier and now I'm back to... So I only know how much the second part is, so I might have to end soon just so that we don't go crazy trying to... Alright, I think it's alright. He's so loud sometimes. He needs his own space with the big, thick door. That's what he needs when he works from home. My poor dad has to wake up every time that my husband works from home. My dad has to get up extra early. What are we going to do here? Maybe overlap that. Alright, there we go. I do like that the color shows through with this tissue as well. And takes away the straight line there. Makes it look less straight. Straight is overrated. Alright. Something across the bottom here maybe. Where's that? Oh, this might work. Or this one. Is that wide enough? Yeah, it is. Okay. Just piecemealing some of these pieces out so they last longer, so I can use them. Also, that's one way to get some cohesion in a journal is if you use different pieces throughout the journal, you know, like, and then you'd be like, oh, look, that was back there and up there. And, you know, it's a nice way to do it. Is this wide enough? No, it's not. Although we could just kind of put it on there. Anyway, do I want to put another piece of this here? I might. Is this where it was wide enough? Sticky fingers. I'll have sticky fingers all day because when I go back upstairs, I'm probably just going to do some more collage. And maybe if that is where my focal points are, which I imagine that must be where they are. Where else would they be? I don't know. Kind of want it further away from that. I like that there's like different blues. All right, kind of like that peeks through. No, I don't know if I do or not. It's okay for the white on there. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. I think I like it there. Sticky, sticky fingers. Oh, do you want to put a little bit of, no, it's not wide enough. Never mind. Is this one wide enough? Well, I think it's wide enough if I don't cut off the edges. You know what I mean? That would have been nice to kind of put, well, we could just put it there. Maybe we will. We'll just kind of center it a little bit. I didn't love the raggedness of that anyway. Oh, I like that better. Okay. And maybe put that there. You never know what I'm going to do. You think I'm going to do one thing and then I zigzag, do another thing. Woo-hoo. Whatever. Whatevs. Whatevs, Bev. All right. Flip it over and see if I like it different. This is too much of something in there, so I kind of want to just put more words. Oh, am I in screen? I don't know. I might not be. Just kind of come across here or here. Maybe here. Now it looks like cleavage, but that's okay. See, I like some of this showing through, but this is a little too much. So what can we put over here? No, not that. Sorry, dude. That's not for me. That orange, but then it's got green. The green kind of messes it up. Okay. Kind of wish that was long. I wish I had more of some other pieces that I've got, but oh, guess what? Our time may end sooner than expected. There's glue on that, so I might need to cover it anyway. Okay. I'm starting to feel my foot, is what I'm saying. Get the feels. The feels in the foot. I don't want to lose all the red violet in the background, so I'm just going to put it there. All right. So we've got some base pieces to play with the next time that I'm here in the studio, which might not be till Monday if things hurt as bad as I fear they're going to over the next couple days. The shot itself wasn't so bad. Because like I said, he sprayed some really cold stuff on there. So we have this, which could be like a really big tag, or it could cut down to be pockets or whatever. And we have this, same thing. And we've got these, and this, and many more pieces. I might actually take some of my scraps upstairs and do some bases, and then they'll be done for next time. So that's all I got for today. I hope you guys have a delightful day. I'm still alive. I'm still here. I will be back again at some point. Oh, did you guys get to see a closer up? This is what Eddie, this is the one he signed, so it's going on my wall. Make something fabulous. Well, we'll see if that happens or not. But yeah. All right. Hope you guys have a delightful day. Love you so much. Bye.